Like P105 and shit. Like, stack them all.
We should just run it from here.
Yeah.
All right, we good?
Yeah.
Sweet. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to the DimesCast. It's good to see you. Another week, another podcast. See, off the top, right there.
That's the shit.
Wow.
Yeah, we have a special guest. Like, man, such a special guest. Ezra James, welcome to the podcast, brother.
What's up, boys?
It's good to see you, man.
It's good to be here.
And it's good to actually finally meet you in person.
Yeah, 100%.
All this online talk.
Yeah. Back and forth.
All these, all the talks of like, we need a top line for something. Ezra is the man.
We're finally here.
Yeah. So how you been, bro?
I've been busy, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
So it's actually good to have time to come and do this. So
Yeah.
you know, I just had to. I had to come and meet you boys.
Yeah. I think it's like it's been good for like everyone who's been on the podcast so far because it's like something new. But it's also good to sort of for the artist to sit down and be like, actually, you know what, I am doing things.
Yeah.
Like I am actually up to stuff.
Like I've never actually had this opportunity to talk about what I'm doing.
For sure.
People just see me posted online, but like, what are you doing behind the scenes?
Yeah. And I think it's a good thing to note. Like, it's easy, you know, to post a picture.
Yeah.
And but like, there's just so much stuff you
much
need to do
going on.
behind the scenes.
That's true.
So give us the example. What's one of the things?
Oh man. Obviously music.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
That's one side of my life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like you guys know, I'm also a fighter, so
Yeah.
Yep.
like I got to train. Obviously, I came in here. You can see it in the camera. I got a black eye. Shout out to my brother, Lord Lance, that gave me this.
True.
As well as business stuff. So me and my brother are opening a shisha cafe soon.
Right.
So just trying to balance all those three things, and you know,
That's a busy life, bro.
it is, but it all comes down to time management, and I'm so lucky I've got that.
Yeah, exactly.
And patience.
And patience.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
patience.
Oh,
100%.
patience.
Yeah, bro.
I've learned.
Like, I couldn't imagine going from sparring, coming straight to the podcast to talk about everything, to going home to sort your shisha bar out.
That's legit the round. Hey.
You know when I explain what I do to people think I'm like talking shit. Like, look at this eat ass. He's not a fighter, singer, bloody business owner. Like, you know what I mean when you say it. I was like, is he telling the truth? And then when they go on my socials, they're like, wait, what the hell? He actually is.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Like when you announced the shisha bar, I was like, bro, that is such an awesome idea.
There's
Yeah,
not. I don't think there's one in Brisbane. Is there?
Yeah, there is in Brisbane, Logan, and Gold Coast, but there's nothing on the west side.
Yeah. True.
So yeah, when I saw you announce, I was like, man, that's such like a interesting and smart move at the same
Yeah,
time. Like,
100%.
I'm like, wow.
It's crazy shit.
Yeah, no, it's going pretty hectic at the moment online. You know, everyone's really excited, especially the whole west side area.
Yeah.
Is it open yet?
No, in October.
October.
So like a month.
Yeah, true.
Is it going to be like a big opening?
Yeah, we got a big opening.
Oh, there it is. There's the shisha bar.
There it is. Yeah. There'll be a big opening. Won't be too hectic and stuff, but we got a lot of food trucks and that coming through.
Yeah, dope.
To
Nice.
support the night. And
Yeah, that's sick.
Can you get this?
Oh yeah, those are
Can we
those
just,
are VIP hookers. Oh, hookers, you know.
Yeah. We know.
Yeah.
I know. That's like, look at that, man.
When was the last time we were at shisha bar in Townsville?
Townsville,
That
yeah.
was dope.
Out of all places, Townsville.
Yeah, that was dope. I had fun there.
Yeah. Actually, you know, Jake Jaws, Jakey.
Jaws, yes.
Yeah. He
yeah.
took us
Yeah.
when we first went to Townsville. He took us
Good
to
guy,
shisha
man.
bar. Yeah, he's
Good
a great
dude.
guy. Great.
Good
Shout out
dude.
to that guy.
Yes.
Shout out, man. But yeah, bro, can you explain this, man? Like that is crazy.
So, yeah, we decided to buy those ones for the like VIP
That's sick.
Of course.
people you come in. You know, any celebs or anyone that come into our shisha, our cafe, we'll just give it to them.
Nice.
So we bought one gold, one silver.
Were they expensive? Or
No,
they
they
look
were-
expensive.
I would say affordable.
Okay.
You know, they weren't naming any
Investments. Good
prices.
investment.
You know?
do you like? Does the trigger work? Like, no, but like like just like.
Shit, they're like,
I remember. Yeah, I told one of my boys. He's like an engineer. I was like, "Oh, you reckon you can do something out of this? Like make it fun?"
make a light or something. That'd be dope.
That'd be cool though.
That'd be dope. That'd be
That's
dope.
insane, man.
Yeah, but it's been crazy sitting all up.
Yeah.
Learning a lot business wise and you know getting our own building and stuff. You know all that crap.
It's all like real. It's
yeah,
coming
yeah,
real now.
contracts on contracts
yeah.
and
So-
all of that.
So like so when obviously you've been doing music for 7 years.
Yep.
So you've obviously been in any industry, you know, there's the business side.
Yeah.
So do you reckon that prepared you for like stepping into owning a actual business?
Of course. I mean, we all know that the music industry could be like a bit cutthroat sometimes.
Very.
You know, people.
Bit.
You just deal with like assholes like all the time.
Yeah.
And I kind of took that into business as well. You know.
Yeah.
Kind of have to really be solid, stand your ground.
Exactly.
At all, and try not to let people try to rip you off or any of that.
Yeah, and we were just talking about like obviously dodgy managers. I mean, we're not going to name it, but like, that's all off air. But there's a lot out there. I mean, it was interesting to hear that you're just independent. Like, do you have a manager that's in the background, or
no,
just you?
See, I've never had any luck with managers.
True.
I've always tried to reach out to managers, but they never known what to do with me. Like they had Ezra. Like I had good music and, you know, top lines and all that, but they just didn't know what to do with me. So I like got to the point where like, I don't even think I need a manager. I think independent is my route.
Yeah. And I mean,
but when I like
working.
the benefits of it, like I've kept all my royalties. Like everything's just come straight to my bank account.
That's what you want it to do, bro. You don't want it to go into any other fuckwit that you don't know.
Exactly. And I could do what I want. Like
Oh, who's this?
Hey,
come in quick. Hey, brother.
how's it going?
Welcome. Yeah.
The big Reese is here.
Soon. Very soon. This guy he'll be in here soon. It's good to see you, brother.
I'll see you soon, eh?
That was not planned. So what we were talking about business, but man, that's crazy. Like I honestly thought that you would have, for doing all those things, you would have had someone behind you. At least like you probably have people that you look up to that give you advice, but then there's the other people that, you know, can look into contracts and all the other stuff. So you can actually you've done that. You do that.
I do all that. Like I've dealt with many contracts. Just lucky I've had friends who are like lawyers. Friends who are already successful. So I just ask them for advice, and they're like, "Hey, you got to do this, and then I'll go back and hey, where's my advance or whatever?" This contract says advance, but I see no advance. And then the label will be like, "Oh shit, he actually knows." How much you after?
It's really funny that when like a label throws a contract at you, they expect the signed copy back next email. But you throw all this shit at them, and then like, oh fuck.
We need to change.
We got legit people.
Like in this generation, we got to read the shit.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of kids get excited. I'm gonna get a release through this label, and they just sign it, and then they get all these views or whatever, but the bank account's still zero.
What's your outlook on like major labels? I mean, we had this conversation with Fooney. So Fooney was in here, and they made the decision to just put a single out and just to self-release it, just to be independent. And we were sort of throwing out the pros and cons, like you obviously own your own music. But then on the flip side, if you have a big label backing you, you can obviously get you more exposure. What's your take on that?
Of course. I mean, you know, majors are majors for a reason. You know, they've got the funding behind them. They've got the connections that can put you on a lot of platforms. But in saying that, like if they're not fucking with you,
like they don't give a fuck.
Like I said, we live in an age where the internet's massive. Like you can do it that way, and the majors are looking at us independent artists too. Like they look at the dudes who are blowing up independently. They're like, oh shit, what is he doing? Maybe we should incorporate that into our methods of the new music. New music marketing. So it's for me. I feel like if you want to go that major route, go the major route. That's cool. But if you want to go independent, that's also cool.
So there's really no right or wrong answer.
There's no
right
or wrong.
It's whatever makes you get to wherever you want to be in life.
Exactly. Like, I've got mates who are in majors.
I'm going deep real quick.
Real. That's it. But like, I think for like young artists who start out, their sole thing is like, if it's not on a label, then it's not good enough. But I think you've got to give yourself enough slack. Like, the music that you love that's probably not getting signed, it's still great.
It's still great.
It's just not for that label. I think that's what Noy said too. Like, Like, yeah, and just self-release it. You know?
Yeah.
Get
And
it
I
out
always
there.
tell everyone, man, just make what you feel.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, it's why you started music.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know
Make
what I mean?
music that you like to listen to.
If you get people to be like, oh, can you like change this and change that? Like, it's cool to have
Feedback,
suggestions
but
now and then, but not change you completely.
No, yeah, that it's not you anymore.
Yeah, you're not the artist you want to be anymore.
Yeah. How do you go about that conversation? Because it can be a very awkward thing.
It is very awkward, but I'm at that point in life right now. I just like,
Yeah.
well, that's what I like.
yeah. So I don't really. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
this for a living. Like,
This is
Like,
my song.
I only ask opinions of others that are in this like kind of same lane. Like, hey man, what do you think of this? But everyone else, like, I don't really care.
yeah. Oh, that's crazy, man. And I mean, obviously, you've built up enough like respect on like all levels, where it's just
Yeah.
like you feel comfortable in doing.
I feel
that.
comfortable and I feel good like in life right now.
Oh.
Where back in the day I was a bit like really unstable.
Yeah. So let's talk about that the music journey, man. Like you said, 7 years you've been
Yeah.
doing this.
Yeah.
Seriously. So like, let's say
Like
12
I would
years.
say, yeah. I would say 2 years like kind of gathering like information.
Yeah.
And then like 5 years just fully actually learning the business as well. Because I had no idea what
No one
music
does,
was.
bro. That's what the fucking
You know
is
what I
about
mean?
music, bro. Like we start doing what we want to do, and you get into this thing, you start making
Yeah.
music, start getting traction, and then everyone's
Exactly.
like hitting you with all this other shit.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. Like
what?
honestly, the music business really kills the passion for it when you do learn it properly. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, so when you were first like,
Because my
started,
first 2 years, I went to JMC Academy.
oh wow, in Brizzy.
I'm in Brizzy. So
Oh,
I did
crazy.
my Bachelor of Music Performance there.
Nice.
And then I did a Diploma of Music Production at SAE.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
So I
yeah.
spent like the first 3 years like
Studying.
learning it and studying it.
Just gathering, as you said,
Gathering
information.
information. And then I just kind of went out to the world and fucking did my thing.
That's
dope,
insane.
bro.
So like, were you always recording yourself? Was that a thing, or did you?
Yeah, I had to, man. Because, you know, it was funny because back in the day, I used to hit up other producers like, hey, can I come and, can we work? He's like, yeah, man, just like $500.
Yeah.
Like, I just finished high school. I'm just like, I'm broke and shit. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
I got to learn this shit myself. So I went and bought it myself,
Mm.
went on YouTube. Obviously, the classes were working as well.
Yeah.
And I just learned to record myself. And
That's
I just
awesome.
got better and better and better.
That's crazy. Yeah, and you're right. Like, I think a lot of producers can fall into the trap of like taking advantage of younger artists.
Yeah, and you know what's funny is like when I started popping, like they hit me, hey Ezra, wanna come through the studio? I was like, oh, I don't have $500, man. He's like, nah, all good. Comes like,
Yeah.
why are you messing with me now for free?
Yeah. Damn, man, these
And that's
snakes.
where I finally learned like these are just fucking sleazy people in the industry. Like,
Yeah. There is a lot.
You just know if I don't fuck with you, like I don't reply.
Seen or blocked.
Yeah, see.
Well, thank fuck you still reply to me then, eh?
like a thumbs up on the messenger.
No, that's insane. In that 7 years, you obviously would have seen, because were you originally in Brisbane and then moved down to the coast, or was it the other way? To
No.
Sydney, or the
No, I
other
was
way
in
around?
Sydney first,
Right, yeah,
and then I moved to Brisbane, and I've been staying here. Then I went back to Sydney again for like a few years.
Yeah.
Then now I'm back.
in that 7 years of like being around like local artists and stuff like that, did you ever feel the need to be a rapper? Because now obviously your lane's
You know what? I've always wanted to be a rapper.
Wow.
But I just couldn't rap.
True. That's crazy. So you never thought you had bars and stuff?
Like I had bars, but they all came out singing. Like
True.
And then you just organically like found like
I was like, shit. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can like rap sing, but I just couldn't rap. Like my brother can rap. I always tried to tell him, can you teach me how to rap? And he was like, man, it's one of those things. You either got it or not. I'm like, all right.
Yes, I'm a singer then.
Is he an older brother, or?
He's my older brother.
Yeah, that's so discouraging coming from like an older brother. You're like,
You either got it or not, man.
yeah,
And as soon as you hear that, you're like, fuck, I don't got it anymore.
Yeah,
And that's it.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Because I was trying for ages in the studio, just trying to find my rap voice.
Yeah.
I just couldn't find my rap voice.
Man, I mean, there's still time.
Yeah, I'm like, you never know. I might come out with a Aussie drill or some shit.
Actually, let's talk about that.
Come out in an Aussie accent and crap.
What do you think about the drill scene at the moment? Let's popping it off.
Oh man, it's awesome. Like
Yeah, it's cool.
I love that that the Aussies are really coming hard, and what's crazy is they're like all Polynesians, like
all of them.
you know, like the Aussie rap has been around for years, like it's just blowing up now. And the Brown Boys are the forefront of it all. And UK is just buzzing over us. It's crazy. It's amazing to see.
Yeah, and I think Skepta gave a massive shout out to 1-4.
Yeah.
Just saying, just keep going, keep shutting down those shows.
Yeah,
keep getting banned. Keep doing keep doing what you're doing.
I was talking to my mate. He's got tickets to Eden's Hill show.
Oh, he got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
He got tickets, and man, if that goes ahead, that's gonna be a crazy fucking show.
Well, I mean, we were talking about this at someone with work, and they're like, "Man, imagine if someone just like a group just rocks up and tries to check him." You know what I mean?
That's what I mean. Like they'll be those dickheads that want to do that.
Like extra security and stuff there.
They have to.
They have to. And there'd be cops everywhere.
Everywhere.
On call, ready to go.
Actually, I think Steez, because he's manager of a store, that he might actually get them as a special appearance. Apparently,
True.
Yeah, I won't name what store because it could just like everyone just
Everyone
flocks
should be
it.
like,
Where? What?
Yeah.
all the ops will be there.
All of every single the drill scene is crazy, and I think it's definitely good for hip hop in general.
In Australia,
In
anyway.
Australia,
Yeah, definitely.
like,
I mean, Australia's been trying to find its like feet for so long.
And we're getting watched right now.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Everyone that's doing shit right now, just go hard.
yeah. That's crazy, man. So like, let's talk about some like singles that have come out.
Yep.
I think it definitely wasn't one of the first songs I've heard you, but one I was really interested in was the one that probably not many people might know, but you actually sung on Enchway's song.
Enchway's.
What's it called?
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not many people actually.
Shout out to the boy Nick.
Yeah, he's the man. Like, sorry. Hang on.
Don't you guys have a remix of that?
Oh yeah, we did.
He goes, oh, the Dimes remix.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we had it.
How have I not heard?
Well,
It was that one, yeah.
It was actually going to be an official remix, but I think
It fell
something
through.
fell through, as we said, with labels. so-
labels and managers,
Yeah. But let's talk about that one. How did that song come about?
You know, it was crazy because I first did a song on Brandon's Chill Planet release song called I think it's called Midnight. And that was my first ever electronic track I've jumped on, like vocally.
Wow.
And so from that track, I got all these hit ups, and Nick was one of them. And like, I had no idea who Nick was at the time.
Yeah, true.
I was just like, who's this guy?
Yeah.
Like, he's got like a massive following, but I have no idea because I was never in that world.
Yeah.
So just R&B hip hop.
Yeah.
And then he sent me the instrumental, and then I just like wrote to it.
Crazy.
I sent it back, and he was just like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna make this my next single, and I was like, me still unsure who the hell he is. I'm like, yeah, sweet man, do it.
Yeah. And then it's just boom.
Yeah, and then it was intro, and who was it? Something.
Is it? Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Because something after that song started releasing things that were completely different to that track.
Yeah.
Like real hard.
Because I had no idea that he was huge too.
Yeah. Signed to a really big label.
Both massive now.
And so I was just writing, and then from that project, that's when I started getting all the hit ups, like from
Yes. Yeah.
like producers,
Yeah,
DJs.
yeah.
Hey man, can we do something?
But and I think we were in those amongst those
we
DMs as well.
definitely slid in there for sure.
Yeah, but like you guys from Brisbane, so I was like, hey, these guys are the Brizzy boys, you know?
I mean, that's one of those tracks where like it's just got that replay value, and
Thanks,
and
man.
as Adam just said, I completely forgot we remixed.
Yeah, that actually went really
I
well
didn't even know. Until you said it, I was like, what?
No, it's there.
Yeah.
I gotta listen to this when I get in
Yeah,
the car.
I think I just fell in love with your top line, man, and
Thank you,
just
man.
like
Thanks so
every
much.
other songs, bro, is just
Yeah.
on
Awesome,
point,
bro.
Thank you, man. That song was like a really good experience for me because we had the whole I'll Wait launch party at the Oxford Art Factory.
Yeah,
That's
how was
right.
that? I was just about to bring that up.
It was sold out.
Yeah,
and,
that was
Entry brought me out. And what was buzzing, man, when I got out there, everyone was singing my lyrics. I was like,
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Yeah,
that's crazy shit.
And like that's it's crazy because that's how big Enchway like he is. Like at that point, when he was loading up all those like doing those tours and stuff, when that song came out, it like sort of solidified him being like, bang, that's him. This
Yep.
is that single is like
Yeah,
the pinnacle. I'm not gonna say pinnacle because he's
Pinnacle,
obviously gonna keep
Yeah,
going.
he's gonna go.
But like that's him from the start. From then on, man, he's just been going to new places.
Wait, have you spoken to him lately?
Yeah, I have spoken to him.
What is he? He's like in Bali, Thailand.
He's always traveling. He's always traveling.
I look at his
He's always traveling
Instagram
and posting up
like,
some funny
he's
shit.
just different.
Yeah.
Every time. I saw the other day he was like rolling around the markets and he got out like a amount of money and he's like, I'm gonna see how much dumb shit I can buy in the space of this, and he just like kept changing his sunglasses and shit every
but that's always Nick though. He always
fun
he
dude,
loves
bro.
doing that shit.
Fun dude.
He's definitely a fun dude.
Yeah, bro.
Remember the first time we met him at
Yeah,
the
at
walk?
the wall, bro. He came to one of our shows and he was fucking loose.
Yeah,
bro.
he was like his hair. He had the real long hair then, and he's like,
Oh yeah, he shaved his hair off.
Yeah.
and he was like head banging at the front.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
And then we
Going
played. He sent us one of his like unreleased tracks, and he's like, "Oh, can you guys play this?" And then like I like said on the mic, like, "Oh yeah, shout out to Entway. This is his new track." And you know how small the wall is.
Yes.
And like it was just like us two up there, so that there was no room.
It's
Bro,
get
he
squashy,
came up
yeah.
and like. Bro, I went into the lighting rig. Like I was like bang, and he's just like going
Yeah, he's
crazy.
loose,
Oh,
man.
bro.
I mean, he was loose at the show too. Like he hopped in the crowd when I was singing "Oh Wait."
Wow.
Like I was singing to the crowd, and then I looked down, and Trey's in the crowd. I was like, "Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?"
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Other music that you have out. I saw a post that one song recently got to 1 mil, bro. 1 mil streams.
Yeah. So me and Brandon Jonak,
Yeah.
and, Joseph Pip, we made a song called "Where Do I Go,"
Yeah.
and that's like it just hit like 1 million streams. I think 2 weeks ago.
That's insane.
It's about
Yeah,
that.
it was like that's like our first million on Spotify. So
Damn.
That's
It was,
congratulations, bro. That's a
Congrats.
fucking feat.
Yeah, like-
if you don't think that's a feat, anyone, fuck you. Straight up.
Well, that's it, guys.
when I saw it because I haven't checked it in a while, and I looked and I was like, rubbing my phone, like, oh shit, 1 million, 1 million streams.
Yeah, and I mean,
crazy.
it's so easy to overlook people when they're like, "Oh, you're only doing 500,000."
Yeah.
Like, and he's just like, "Bro, that is a lot.
That's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
so much,
That's a
man.
lot.
That's a lot, man.
plays, man.
Like when you're
Let 'em down
independent,
easy.
yeah, when you're independent, that's a lot.
Oh yeah.
You got no backing.
No backing.
$1 million independent, guys. Remember that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And all of bro, blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood,
go into
sweat, and
that,
tears,
man.
literally. Yeah.
Did you expect that song to get up there, like to that potential?
No, I didn't even expect that. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's funny because a lot of people tag me in when they like do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's on and stuff, you know, the Insta stories. I'm like, the song's actually popping.
Yeah. That's insane, man. Like, do you ever find like you ever make a song and then you're set to release it and you're like, bro, this
This
one's
is the one.
This is the
I
one.
felt- yeah.
We've had that. Like
I've had that too. And they did it terribly.
I just do terribly.
Oh, yeah, I've actually had one with Brandon again. We had this one track and we were like, this is the one. You know, and I think, what was that label? Is it Tomorrow Music?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They were signing it. So
Yeah,
we're
true.
like, oh shit, you know, that's a big electronic label.
Mm.
And then when it released, it was like, the momentum went like this for one day, and then the rest was just like, they were like, damn it. Oh, didn't go to plan.
Yeah.
On to the next.
It's weird. Like, there's so much anxiety and like there's so much build up coming to like releasing of a
there
track.
is, man. There is. Because once you release it out, it's like out into the world.
Yeah.
It's not yours anymore. It belongs to the people.
Yeah. They just tear it apart.
Yeah, and it's
right.
up to them, like whether they fuck with it or they're just like, this guy's trash.
Do you read comments on like SoundCloud, Spotify, SoundCloud, Facebook, whatever?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can have a good
Do you
laugh.
get back? Do you
Yeah, I reply back.
Oh,
Well,
well.
like, yeah, I've hardly had any bad feedback lately. Like, it's all been positive, which is
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not too sure if they're like too scared to write something. or
Yeah, they see you fight like fuck this.
it's like, you know what? I want no smoke from this fella.
That's so funny, bro.
So no, yeah, I haven't had any negative comments lately. I've just had all good like feedback and positive vibes. So it's been good.
I think
just
it's
riding that wave.
I think it's because you give it off, you know. Like,
Yeah.
and that's like if you're online and you're talking like someone's talking like heaps of trash, like you're obviously gonna always get
Of
a
course.
negative hit back.
I'll reply to them all the time, like all the negative ones. Like I actually love replying to them. I actually wrote a status the other day. I was like, I'm getting so bored. Someone diss me.
Well, is anyone know? No, we won't go down that.
Because everyone was getting dissed, rappers just dissing each other. But no one was just like, shit, this is why I wish I was a rapper. So you join in on the action.
No, but
Just start some R&B beef.
Imagine if he came back with like some singing diss track.
Yeah,
Like, that would be the
Just
best
go
thing.
hard.
R&B drill.
That's crazy.
That's
But all the R&B guys here in Australia, they're all like cool. Like they all,
yeah.
yeah.
they all love each other and crap.
Yeah.
So it's
It's in their writing.
yeah, that's what I mean. We only make music for the ladies.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much.
That's it.
Let's do a quick sidestep. Did you like that one? Did you like that sidestep?
So
that was my
dummy.
sidestep.
That's your dummy.
Oh, that's my dummy. But I went this way.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you fight regularly
Whew.
now.
Yeah.
Regularly.
You're a professional, right?
Yeah, professional.
Yes.
Damn.
That's dope. I'm a big fighting fan. I love my UFC.
Yeah.
I've been following your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, keeping
Thanks,
tabs, bro.
Thanks,
Keeping
bro.
tabs. Killing it.
Gee,
That's been fun.
that last boxing match. Was it a boxing match?
Boxing
right?
match, yeah.
You went to town with that guy. Like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
like, I to be honest, when I saw, I think, was there a live stream? Or maybe there was highlights or something like that.
Yeah, it was a highlight. Reel.
When you both tap gloves, bro, I was just like, gee,
Oh,
that
he was
guy
massive.
is so much
He was
taller than
huge.
you,
Huge, bro.
and the reach too
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
like,
he was huge. He was like 6 foot something. Like I had no idea he was that tall. Like I met him at the weigh-in.
oh wow,
Yeah.
Was that the day before or
It was the day before, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
promoter's
yeah.
like, oh man, he's not that tall, man. I was like, yeah, cool. Got to the weigh-in, I looked up, I was like, the fuck with me, he's not that tall.
Was it like same weight class and like it was a pro fight?
It was a pro fight.
Yeah. So-
Same weight class.
What?
He came in a little heavy.
Yeah.
But it was all good. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't fast.
Didn't need
But
to
yeah, it was
fuck
funny.
around.
It was funny as that. So I was like, all right, I got to deal with this.
Yeah.
All good.
it was crazy. It was for me watching it. I was like, man, I sort of felt scared to watch because you had to go inside so many times
All the time.
and I was just like, this guy, you could just eat one just like at any point, but you just kept on. I don't know, bro.
Just
You're just
moving,
so
man.
quick.
Moving, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I trained hard for that one, I trained hard for all my fights, except for some that I just take last minute. But
So how much do you train a week?
man, like twice every day. Yeah, I just
God.
have Sundays off.
Wow, that's
That's
you're
crazy.
busy.
Yeah,
man.
so I train in the mornings, and then I do everything during the day, and then I train again at nighttime.
Oh, so you do have 2 sessions a day?
Yeah, 2 sessions a day.
That's crazy.
And then
bro.
after the training at nighttime, I go back to the music.
Yep.
And then I fall asleep at some hour.
What
Yeah.
What do you guys know about work? We complain about our 9 to 5 jobs.
and it's so bad because I'm so on the ball with everything. Like I always think that's how I always see other people like me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in saying that, I shouldn't because it's so bad because it's my expectations of
Yeah,
the standard.
yeah.
And when someone goes, "Oh, sorry, man, I didn't get time," I'm like, "You didn't get time. You work like 1 9 to 5 job. Like, what do you do when you come home?" It's like, "Oh, I have dinner and stuff." Bro, that's like 20 minutes. Like,
Yeah, we all get the same time. Gee.
like I just did like 6 things today.
That's production, man. That's being productive is crazy. Adam, do we have do you know where the highlights reel is? Is it on?
It's on my fighting page.
Oh,
okay.
Ezra,
We'll get it,
the Jungle Boy. James.
So-
What's your record at the moment? If you're
I've only got. I think I'm 6-1
Yep.
in MMA, and I'm 1-1 in boxing.
See,
Yeah,
this
nice.
this is what I love, man. You're in 2 different fighting like.
Where'd the boxing come from? Because I always seen you do MMA and then like
Yeah, I
boxing
was,
just came out of nowhere.
So I just wanted to give my legs a rest because obviously from all
Yeah,
the kicking and all
sure.
that. So I was like, I'll go into a boxing match. And my coach, shout out to Coach Dane Mullava over there.
Yeah, boy.
He was like a Commonwealth Games representative for Australia, and he was a gold
mad.
medalist as well. His background is boxing, so I was like, I'll take boxing, and my coach here can just train me boxing. And I got in there, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty like easy.
Yeah, of course.
Easy but hard. but,
Yeah.
Well, boxing you can like fight like, a lot of times in a year because you don't really get hurt
Yeah.
Yeah, of
unless
course.
you get hurt. Like
Yeah, yeah.
depending if you don't have your hands up or whatever. But with MMA, you fight. You know, you saw everywhere, like your legs,
like John Jones coming off like
that's
in
what
wheelchairs and
that's
shit.
What I mean, because
like,
you're kicking, you're wrestling, then
And I think with like it's a mental game too, because like obviously boxing you're thinking of one dimension, but in MMA it's like I gotta
everywhere.
defend if he's gonna tackle me.
Or is this guy
100%.
gonna kick me, or is he gonna
elbow me?
Is there a flying knee coming? Like, you know, there's so many things to play. But yeah, I figured I'd just give boxing a go, and I actually love it now. So
like more than MMA.
It's pretty even at the moment.
Yeah,
Are you gonna pick one?
Boxing, I might. Boxing's got a bit of money though. That's for sure.
100%. That's a given. Do you have a favorite UFC and boxer?
Yes, my favorite
all time. Doesn't have to be
all
now.
time. Yeah, all time UFC guy is always Conor McGregor.
Wow,
because he got me into it, like just following his journey, and I was like, what? Then me and my brothers got motivated. Got into it.
Hard.
And box, I'll say Roy Jones Jr.
Oh,
I love Roy Jones Jr. I love that. He reminds me of like kind of what I'm trying to do in life. He's always challenging himself.
Yeah.
He kept going up a weight class, up all the way up to light heavy.
What do you think of Manny Pacquiao of recent?
Oh man, Manny Pacquiao. I reckon he's at his like peak now.
Yeah,
he's going hard.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, he's 40 years old. I'm like, he just knocked old mate out a few weeks ago.
It wasn't Rudman?
I think so.
He was. Pacquiao wasn't even favourite for that, was he?
Nah.
I don't think he was,
Yeah, he's knocking out these young guys like crazy,
he's just taking anyone age. It's like, who wants it?
But
let's go.
I think for Filipinos, that's their like 21 or something.
Yeah.
When you hit 40, that's 21 in Filipino years. Like
there's something within their genes that like their fitness is incredible.
Ridiculous, bro.
And I'm just like, oh,
I need that.
Like, when do you ever see like an obese Filipino?
never
at all. But like the thing is like, yeah, you're right. He's 40 and he's just.
He's like, a beast. He's a machine still. Like he's fighting like he's only 21.
Because I was watching an old, I forget what it was, but he versed this same dude like 3 times. It was like a 3-part series or something like that they had, and Manny Pacquiao ended up winning 2. So like he pretty much won that like that era. But like that was like. This was like 20 years ago, and he looked exactly the same. Like, I was just like, wait, I thought this was only I thought it was only a couple years ago. And,
Asians are like black people.
Yeah,
they don't crack until
that's it.
71 or something.
Imagine that.
It's like young. As soon as like hits 80, they wake up the next morning.
What's his name? Master Roshi. You're like, you're just in the like.
Wake up, Master Roshi. Like,
no, that's insane. What did you think about when Anthony Joshua got knocked out?
Oh man, that was a crazy upset. Like,
I actually was pretty devastated. I was talking it up to this guy because
when I saw it,
the man,
bro,
because I knew he was trying to go, hard in the first, rounds and stuff, and he kind of, put himself in trouble and gassed himself out.
Yeah.
He underestimated kind of Ruiz's, ability.
Yeah.
Don't let his body fool you, man.
Yeah, I also heard that like. It's not an excuse, but I heard that Joshua wasn't 100% and that he got knocked out in sparring or something like the day before.
Yeah, I mean,
there's no excuse at all.
Yeah,
but like,
I mean,
still got fed, and I hope Ruiz beats him again. Something his life.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's got his rematch on his contract, so hopefully he comes correct this time.
Yeah. And I think to be honest, it's probably good that he lost because now we can go. All right, I need to actually work hard because I think the whole thing was like, oh, you're versing an overweight opponent.
Yeah.
Like
and
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's just undefeated.
Yeah.
Like it's like you might have had those fights where it's like, oh, I don't really need to train that hard, but then you come to the fight, you're like, oh wait, I wish I was so much more prepared.
Oh, definitely, I've had one of those before.
True.
Yeah, and I took the fight in like 2 weeks.
Wow.
And I had to lose 9 kgs in 2 weeks.
Yeah, see, I want to know. I want to know what cutting is like because obviously I've never done it before. But like,
weight cutting is so
fucked.
weird.
I've heard it's
weird.
fucked.
It's fucked, man. But when you train at a high intensity, like the weight just drops off. You don't even notice it.
Yeah.
Like once you do fight training, you're just like, holy crap! Like I've transformed.
Yeah. But like obviously, when you cut, you lose power, right? Is that
yeah? Well, if you train properly, if you cut the weight properly, you'll have the same power, just lighter.
Yeah.
So in those 2 weeks, like what was your preparation? I can't imagine.
Because in my head, I'm like, I'm all good. Like you know, I've just come off like 4 straight wins or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm all good. Like I feel good. And then when it got to like the last week of the fight week, I was so drained, man.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, fuck, I shouldn't have done this. Because I've heard of fighters doing shit like that. They just drop weight like 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
And I thought I could do it, but I was coming off like just eating bad,
Yeah, true.
drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in the studio all the time, you're
Yeah,
just
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
there and
Yeah,
you're
just
eating
chilling.
snacks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just singing. So
So what happened in that fight? Did you end up losing that fight?
yeah, I lost that fight. I ended up getting submitted. So
True.
but I had him all in the stand up. Like I was pumping him with the hands, like I was landing all my shots. But he was a very, very talented wrestler. Like,
Yeah.
he's from like he does like all those BJJ comps and all that.
Yeah,
Ah,
true.
okay.
I think he's like a purple belt or something.
Yeah.
And as soon as he tackled me, I wasn't prepped
For that.
enough
Yeah.
for the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he ended up submitting me.
Damn, that's insane. Like, can you explain? Obviously, you've experienced the height of winning.
Yeah.
But what is it really like losing a fight, like professionally, like you have?
Oh man, like that one, because I lost. Like I I deserved that. I didn't really prep properly for this.
Yeah.
That was my bad. So I didn't feel as bad.
Okay, yeah, sweet. That's
And
all,
that was
yeah.
it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
but I still felt crap.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh damn it.
Because like,
Fucking there's an owl on my record now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a huge thing. Like when you watch people, like you, especially in the UFC or in boxing,
Yep.
like when they lose, to you it's like it probably doesn't
It's
mean
a big
much,
thing,
but
man,
like, yeah.
because like they go through like 8-week camps, just straight torture, pain, and to lose after that camp, you know, how would you feel? You're like,
Yeah.
all that hard work, and
Yeah, for nothing, pretty
nothing,
much.
you know.
Yeah.
But it's just stepping in the cage is like an accomplishment itself, and I always tell everyone that.
yeah.
And
Definitely, bro.
because
Yeah.
yeah, so that loss didn't really like all my fights. I haven't been too worried because the guys I've beaten, like they've had amateur careers in like fighting and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had no amateur career. I went straight to pro.
Yeah.
Wow. That's insane.
So the boxers I fight against, they're like, oh yeah, he's had about 70 amateur fights and 8 pro fights. Oh, how many amateurs you had, Ezra? I'm like, nothing.
The streets. No,
Yeah, I was like, oh, I'm undefeated on the streets, man. But I'm saying that it's different. So I'm coming into these fights with no amateur record. Like that experience is not in the door. So I'm literally learning as I'm going as a pro. But the fact that I'm keeping up with these fighters, they're like, wow, it's crazy.
That's unreal, bro. So are you like just straight stand up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you venturing into the BJJ maybe?
I learn here and there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I go to. I've got a lot of mates who do it like really well, and they compete at a high level. So I just go to them and just learn some stuff when there's like a fight coming up.
Yeah, 100%.
So when you like, you good? Yeah. So when you like, obviously, as you said, you're just straight stand up. But do you get to choose like different elements that you want to try and train for that certain fight?
Yeah, and it also depends on like my opponent. Like we find out who it is, we find out what gym he's from, who's his coaches, and then from then we know, okay, this guy's gonna be this type of fighter.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
we just train. We know what he's gonna do, you know. And if he's got like footage online already,
Yeah.
you know,
Watch
the coach will watch it, study. He's like, all right, this is his. This is the holes in his game.
That's so funny that like the last fight that you had with the tall guy, like you guys still didn't know like how actual tall he was.
Yeah, but like I always, because like I'm not that much tall. I'm not much of a tall person anyway.
Yeah, well, no, we feel you, bro. we know what you're talking about.
So everyone I spar has been taller than me. So like I'm so used to sparring
Yeah.
tall people. It's
yeah.
oh,
But like
just another tall guy.
Like if you actually saw this guy, like
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
At the weigh-in,
you had to.
at the weigh-in, it looks so funny, man. Because everyone's like, "Is this like a mismatch or something?" But then when we fought, everyone's like, "Oh, fuck, that tall guy is getting."
Gee, when you were like drilling him with the body shots, like I was sore watching.
I was like, oh,
Yeah,
you
and
can
like
hear it too, like the.
yeah, and like I think one you were hitting him the body shot, and he dropped like his right hand, bro, and then you just popped one through.
Yeah,
and his head just
right.
went, like it's just like when I watched it, I was like legit scared.
Yeah,
But like you came through on the other side, and you're now training for another fight in 3 weeks.
I
Huh?
got one in 3 weeks.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Do you
in the
know-
Gold Coast.
What's his name? Who's? You said he was a legend.
Oh, he's like a vet in the game.
Wow.
True.
I think he's been boxing for a while.
Damn.
His name is Cyrus.
So you coming for him?
Is it boxing or
Boxing,
yeah, boxing.
Yeah. So I'm like the youngin that's just up and coming. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm actually excited though.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited to. I've been
Especially-
training hard for this. So
Yeah.
And especially for like a experienced boxer,
Yep.
because like
Exactly.
you know, when you spar people, they go like maybe 50% or something like that.
Oh no, we go hard at our
Oh
gym.
wow.
We can tell now.
It's cute. Zoom up on my black eye.
But
Once
like-
again,
But man, but then boxing against someone with like a lot of experience, like
Yeah.
you probably you'll know the difference when you step in there. That'd be crazy.
yeah, of course. I mean, I take every fight, like, you know, I focus hard on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not think about it too lightly. I never underestimate my opponent. I just like go in there, be like, all right, this is the work I got to do for the next 12 minutes or something.
Yeah, that's insane. Do you feel like, obviously it's a bit hard in the moment when you're fighting, but do you feel like it's all a blur, and then when you sit back down to regroup and then you sort of go back out, or is it more of
It
a planned
is.
thing each round?
Like, it's planned, but I don't. It's also a blur.
yeah.
Because when I watched my fight back, the last one I had, I was like, oh shit, I did that. I didn't even know what I did. Like,
Wow.
with all the weaving and then like, that was just all instinct, like just going in the moment. I had no idea that I did that.
So wow, that's insane.
That's crazy.
That's
I was
actually
like,
insane
oh,
to hear.
shit. Which means I've trained that much for my muscle memory to move.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, the preparation is key for everything. Like everything.
yeah, and with music,
Life.
with
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to say. Like when you're in like camp for training for a fight, do you strip back the music or anything else as well? Like, or do you still like training day, night, and then studio, home?
Yeah, I'm still doing everything.
Yeah.
And then business. The
Yeah, I
CG
mean,
show.
this weekend I've got like 2 shows. I'm
Wow.
performing at the Callumville Hotel, and then I'm on the Brisbane Festival program on Sunday. At
Really?
South Bank. Yeah.
That's dope.
I think we're gonna go to that.
And then I got 3 Brisbane Festival shows next week.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
so
dope,
like,
bro.
as a middle of fight camp, I'm still doing shows and stuff.
That's your coach must fucking hate you sometimes. Holy crap.
No, my coach is good because he knows like this is the time for training, and I've only got that hour or so before I have to shoot off and do whatever I have to do again.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
Where did Jungle Boy come from?
Jungle Boy came from our fight group. Our fight group's called Jungle Squad.
Ah,
I'm the boy.
and you were the boy.
Yeah.
Nice, because like it definitely had a good ring to it.
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
Yeah.
no, that's sick.
It was cool. I like when the announcer was saying it too. It was like, Ezra the Jungle Boy. James. I was like, my man. That's it.
I wish we could pull something up on the thing, because I remember back in the day, like early, very long time. It might even been before you were fighting. You used to do the crazy workouts.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were-
yeah.
the crazy workout. They were.
Bro, yeah, you went from like push-ups into like
You used to do the push up.
Oh yeah, the
jump
muscle
thing.
ups and the calisthenics
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that was
That's
cool.
yeah. I don't think I could do that.
I looked at it and I was
Yeah,
tired. As well.
like I was just always into fitness. So like when fighting came along, I was already kind of mentally prepped for that
yeah,
type of training. So I was like, yeah, it's another challenge. Let's do it.
man, it just seems like it honestly seems like, bro, it's just like what's
What's
something else I can conquer, bro?
Yeah.
Like,
But
is that always been like a thing for you, man? Like,
It always has.
wow,
Like not many people may know this, but I was actually a dancer before all of this,
wow,
and I went like
I think.
I was like you guys might not know the crump style. It's like the crump dance style.
oh really?
Yeah.
So me and my brother, we were like the first crumpers like in the area
Gee.
to do it. We went like big, like
Wow,
I went all the way to like Vegas for dancing.
what?
For that
Holy shit.
Hip Hop International.
Oh, real.
I went with some of my dance group boys. We went over there,
That's insane.
and yeah,
That's crazy,
and
bro.
I did some shows with the creator of Crump.
What?
Yeah. So like when I reached that point, I felt like, oh yeah, that was it. That was it for me.
And you're done.
And this is me at like 14, 15, 16 years old.
That's
Wow.
crazy, bro.
17 and 18. And then I went into music afterwards.
That's crazy. So, like, getting exposed to that early must have definitely set you up for you.
It
right
was,
now.
yeah. I mean, you find me on YouTube dancing too.
Funny enough now.
Yeah, my alias is Baby Pops.
Dude, hang on, let's
Let's let Adam
Honestly,
sit,
you guys
have
will
a
crack up. Like, what the hell?
please.
look. Turn around for this.
Is that
Yeah, that's
happening.
yeah.
no way? 2011.
Yeah, I got heaps of.
I finished school.
Yeah, I got heaps of. Yeah, I was still in school. I was like, I think I was only like.
Wait, do we have audio? Is audio come through hard on this, Adam? Oh, yeah.
Everybody see, look, youngin.
Gee. Bro, the reactions like
Oh, it's some lagging. So crop star is really aggressive.
that is crazy. So this is you.
Yeah.
How old?
I think I was 17 here.
That's just no way. I never knew that.
You dance like that at live shows or what?
Yeah. Oh, and that's a funny thing. People are like, "Oh, how come you don't dance in your stuff anymore?" I was like, "I don't know. When I got into music, I had a different energy. It was
Like a young Chris Brown.
From that to here, man.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm still going. Oh, look at this hat trick. But yeah, no, you guys just look up Baby Pops and watch it. You just laugh, man. You're like, what the hell?
Bro. That's crazy.
so how many years did you do that? Like a couple of years?
I've been dancing for like 8 years.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, you do it all. What can't you do?
I did that first, and then I moved into music.
What out of everything, what's one thing that you want to accomplish? Because at the moment, man, from an outside perspective now,
that is a hard question.
Looking at everything that you've done, you're just like, what else can you tick off? Like, I can't really think of anything. You know what I mean? Like, but is there something that you personally be like, you know what, it'd be cool if I did this?
I think everything I'm doing right now is what I wanted to do in life, but I think my goals will be to try reach like a further, bigger
Spectrum
levels
of everything.
and bigger levels in them more. Like for music, like I really wanted to win ARIA one day.
Yeah.
You know, and like when I reached that, I'd be like, oh, yes, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And for fighting, like I just want to win a title. Could be like the Queensland title, whatever title it is. I just want the title.
Give me anything.
Yeah. So then I'll be like, you know what? I've actually done these things at a high ass level. Like,
and then
it wasn't just one of those guys who were just dreaming to do everything here. It was like, nah, he actually did those things.
Yeah.
At a high level.
That's insane. And then winning best shisha joint.
Yeah.
And like for the cafe, it was like, I think we went to Bali. You guys been to Bali? Smoking the shishas.
Yeah.
And we were smoking the shishas on the beach, and we just fell in love with it. It was like, I don't know, it was something about smoking shisha made us feel relaxed, and
it is very therapeutic.
It's a good vibe, bro.
Yeah, because when we went to Townsville, that was actually the first time I ever did it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't know what's happening, but it's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, the bros fell in love with it, and they just decided to open a shisha cafe here in Ipswich.
That's insane. And how many more weeks? I mean, we said this at the start, but
next month.
Just plugging it.
Yeah, next month it'll be open. I don't want to give the exact date yet.
Oh yeah.
Just in case my brother's like, why'd you say that? That's not the date.
In the next couple of months. No, that's insane. Well, I was gonna say
you guys better come through too.
100%. When we find out the date.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll personally,
we'll definitely
give you the date.
We will. No, we will definitely be there.
Yeah,
Actually,
sure.
You know what? We should just go down there, film some stuff. That'd be cool. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, come through.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. All right, quick fire music question. What do you rather, producing music or writing for someone else?
Writing.
Yeah. Why is that? Is it because maybe the pressure comes off, like you having to
because
deliver it?
I can produce, but like it's not my main thing.
Of course,
so I can't really make it crisp.
Yeah.
But for writing, it's easy. Like that comes natural to me. So I'd rather just write for people.
Yeah.
Get the publishing royalties.
Yeah. Can you break it down for like people who might know like? Okay, like it's a known thing that like a lot of big artists, they most likely wouldn't have they don't have time to like write down their own stuff. You know what I mean?
Of course. Like I'm assuming like people like Chris Brown and all that. Like, you know, his albums he's been dropping lately. It's been like what 30 songs.
Yeah, bro. It's a long time.
40 songs.
It takes a while.
And in the middle of that, he's touring around the world.
Yeah.
Rehearsing. So these a lot of little camps that happen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and all these little camps, they like probably write like 10, 20 songs, and then they pitch it into Chris Brown's people.
Yeah.
And then Chris Brown's people will be like, yep, nah, yep,
Yeah.
nah, yep, nah. You know what I mean?
That's great. Have you ever had the privilege to be in like any exclusive camp? I mean, you don't have to name it, but like,
Yes, I have one. in LA, and I was in it with one of my boys over there, Ash Miner.
Oh yeah.
So he's doing really good over there in LA. I mean, he's living up over there in Hollywood.
Wow.
So that's why I was laughing. I'm from Ipswich to Hollywood.
Like literally.
Yeah. So when I went over to America last year, I joined him in a lot of these writing sessions that we went over. Like every day was a different studio. It's crazy over there. Like LA is just a one big studio.
Yeah. Like people's houses are just like down the basement, like or
everyone's house is like a studio.
That's crazy.
And they're all like producers who've made cuts on like Beyonce's album or some artist's album, and it's crazy. And they just get their check, and that's what they put it into.
Yeah,
a studio.
Have you ever been lucky enough to land a placement with any sort of big artists?
No,
not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
That's all my questions.
Oh, sorry, bro.
I got none left now.
He's had that in his pocket.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, fuck this. What are you doing?
All right. My question.
Go on.
You've actually taken it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Sorry, guys. I feel bad.
It's good. No, we're good.
I
like it.
With writing music, do you ever find like... Do you ever struggle for writing for someone else if they're on like a certain topic? Like this is what I've always like tried to figure out. Do they come with like a concept that you go for, or is it just
if they come with a concept will be easier?
Yeah. Oh, so it's just really blank canvas.
Yeah. But when they give it to me and go, oh, just whatever you feel, I'm like, oh, it's even easier.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I always write what I'm feeling at the time.
Yeah.
I could be feeling, I don't know, down or something.
Yeah. Or like, you've just won the Queensland title.
These fight lyrics are coming back.
And then the diss tracks. And we're in.
Do you think Khabib's winning this weekend?
Oh, that's a hard one. You know what? I feel like Khabib will win, but I don't underestimate Dustin's power now. Like him moving up to
Khabib's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
This is his first one since Conor, right?
Yeah. Big break, so could fuck him, but
yeah. I mean, you see what Dustin did to Max.
Yeah.
Max was just too much for Max.
Way too much.
So like, I'm a big Conor fan too. One of my best mates just loves him, bro. Like loves him.
I love him because he's entertaining.
Like,
people hate him because he's arrogant and whatever.
He's
I actually love him because he's brought many viewers, like mainstream viewers, to the sport. But before then, no one even knew what UFC was.
Nah. It was like, people were just sort of, it's just cage fighting.
Yeah, just cage fighting, or like what is this? This looks weird.
Bro, how's my pop hates it.
Really?
Yeah, he hates because he's obviously really traditional. So it's like, what happened to the just the box? Now you got the kick and what's the elbow in there?
The punching on the ground. And
What's that's dirty and just like I don't know.
What about I always pronounce it Masterville smacking Askren with the knee.
Oh,
that was
is it the guy who
the most that dude is a bad motherfucker.
And that's a classic example of preparation.
Yeah,
because he was practicing that before his fight.
Wow.
In
the exact scenarios,
like the exact same scenarios. Walking to the side, looks at him, and then runs off, and then it shows the fight. He does that exact same thing.
Bro.
No way.
It's the same as Conor with Aldo. Yeah, Conor was at the back doing that left. Comes in the cage, boom! That left landed.
Because that's what he said. He said, "I'm gonna wait and wait for him to jab, and then
he knew Aldo was gonna overswing coming in like that,
and didn't he? What?
Yeah. Do you think when you get to that level, how are you?
That'll be mad to have a UFC fight.
But how are you approach like
even just one?
Yeah.
Don't even care what comes out of it.
How would you approach like the talk? Like obviously, from when Conor came into the game, everyone started trying to mimic him. But would you try? I don't know, be humble about it, or would you let people know? I don't know.
It depends. If my opponent's like being a cunt, and then that's how I would respond. I respond accordingly. So
I mean, obviously, you probably won't know it till you're in the moment, but like, it's a crazy thing because like everyone just wants to copy Conor.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I'm such a chill dude during my fight process.
Yeah,
it's like They see me, it's like, oh, look at this small brown guy, I got him.
Yeah.
And they get in the cage, like, oh, small brown guy's crazy.
Like, yeah, it's so funny. Like when you watch like people try and do like some failed punchlines, like people, they've been thinking for it and stewing on it for like ages. And you're just like, bro. Like,
yeah, no one can trash talk like Connor, man.
No, bro. He brought it to the game hard.
That's just that. Like everyone else that tries it, be like, the hell?
Yeah.
Nate Diaz is cool because he's like an actual G.
Yeah. That's what I like about I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it. Is it Masterville?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I like about that's what I like about him. He's just like a
because he's actually from the streets.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Have you seen his YouTube stuff?
Yeah, Kimbo Slice videos.
He used to fight against Kimbo Slice's street team.
Really?
Yeah.
So this dude is actually from the streets.
Bro.
He is legit. Actually
Wow.
a G. So when you go to the UFC, you take his no bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Did you see the interview?
Yeah. Old mate's yelling out to him. He goes, all right, come over here then. And he's
Boom, boom.
Then and there.
Then and there, bro. In the back of a UFC, like. Just,
Meanwhile, old mate does interview. She's like,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
That's how you know he's from the streets.
Yeah, bro.
He just doesn't
Give a
care.
fuck.
Does not care.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Is there any other questions?
What are we at, Adam?
Yeah, that's great. Is there any other questions you want to ask, brother?
No, I'm out. I'm out. We fucking covered so much.
Bro, I tell you what, it's gonna be funny because like when people like watch this podcast, they probably either think it's a fighting podcast, a music podcast, or just a business.
We're covering everything.
No, man, like it's been such a pleasure, like just for you to be here and just to talk about like what's been happening, man.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important for people to know like what you do,
what you're doing,
and now people know.
100%.
Now they know. Now you know what I've been doing. I haven't been replying because
I work.
Yeah, I've been just busy. It's actually true. It's true.
Is there anything, bro, that you want to plug or anything that's coming up that you want to shout out?
Not much apart from Shisha Cafe coming soon. Shisha Lord's Cafe coming soon October. Make sure you guys stay tuned on the pages. I've got my fight 2 in 3 weeks, so if you want to come down to the Gold Coast, it's at Southport Sharks, I think, RSL.
Oh, really? Shark Bar? At the Shark Bar?
Yeah, so you guys are there.
Okay, quick, but just before we finish, we played at the Sharks Bar, and we basically caused a riot. Swear down. We legit, people were punching on, because we played, apparently the mixer was like
too loud,
and then they shut off the music, and bro, people started picking up chairs. They started fighting each other.
Big brawl in front of us happened, and just we got shuffled out.
No wonder why they do boxing events there.
It's just all that built up testosterone.
It's just built so like, we're gonna put these people in a boxing event. Wow.
That's great. Anything else, brother?
And stay tuned. I've got heaps of music coming soon.
Oh, of course. Always.
Heaps. In the next 2 months, it's gonna be crazy. And visuals too, so it's gonna be crazy.
Damn. Bro, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
having
us.
And we've enjoyed. Make sure you guys follow him on Facebook, Instagram, all those things. Do you have Twitter?
I do. I really use it.
Yeah. Australia.
You're Australian.
I feel like Australia, we need to pick up our Twitter. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys.
Peace out.
See you next week.
Later.
Peace.